goes out that he's going to kill all of the Jews. Esther is the queen at the time, and Mordecai, her cousin, is outside the gate. And so we're going to pick it up where Mordecai is saying, he really wants her. He needs to get the message to her that this is going to happen. And can I just say that when God is ready to move you and you need to move with him, you have to trust his timing. Even if you don't see it, and especially if you don't feel like you're ready for it, you still need to move when the king moves. Hesitating. And then she gets challenged by Mordecai, who simply says to her, who knows, but that you were born for such a time as this. So for each one of us in this room, what is it that maybe God is showing you? That are you hesitant or fearful about? Because when Esther was obedient, her life is on the line. Not was going to be, it was. And so she was obedient. Her fear turned into courage because she said what? If I perish, I perish. So her fear turned into courage. Her hesitation turned into a prayer and fasting, which if you know the story, and I just went through a 9-week Bible study with Beth Moore and my Bible school down below. If you know that story, she gained great wisdom. And I believe so much of how to deal with those banquets with Haman and Xerxes and the whole thing to free the Jews. She had to have wisdom. And that came from that prayer and fasting, I believe. And then when she was challenged for such a time as this, she gained victory. And so what is that thing that maybe God has been saying to you? I need to move you. It's time to move. And we hesitate and we're afraid, but maybe it could be something as simple but powerful as him saying to you, I want a quiet time with you every day. Psst. You and I need to begin to relate more. I have things I want to tell you, and we hesitate, or we're like, I'm too tired, and we make excuses. And it could be as simple but as powerful as that. I always call that quiet time that you take, whether it's in the morning or at night, the hour that changes the world. There's a book that says that. It's an awesome book about your quiet time, The Hour That Changes the World. That's what it is. So maybe it's that simple that God is saying to you, or maybe it's a sin in your life or a habit that he's also been tapping you on the shoulder and saying, psst, you've got to let this go. I have places for you to go, but that cannot come with us. And if you're gonna come with me as I'm asking you to, that has to go. So I'm just saying to any of you in here with this little spot about when the king asks us to move, we don't want to hesitate, though I know we all do it. And I have ignored, we know when God is speaking to us, you know it. We know it. And I've ignored them. But I believe that we're in a really critical time right now in America with the saints. The saints of God have got to step up for such a time as this. And so I believe as he's going, psst, he's saying, the king has one more move. And you need to move with me.